check your body. Check your body. You can sleep neither. Let's not sleep together. You can sleep neither. Let's not sleep together. Check your body. Check your body. Check your body. Feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you'll see that I will get it. Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain. That is okay. Lately I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making rest every day, man. You know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first cause we going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have been trusting the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. When we went to hours, we barely got rest. So I get the realm and we didn't finesse. So I got the feelings that we might be next. Cause when we go in, we win in the match. When we go in, we win in the match. So that's how we do, cause we be the best. We be the best, best. Yeah, we be the best. Whoa. Yeah, we be the best, best. We be the best. Hey, yeah, we be the best, best. Hey, we be the best. Yo, you wanna come from a test? Whoa, you want to see we the best. Hey, you don't see that we're the best kid, so I suggest you never really come and test it. But otherwise, I will smack your face like Michael Jordan does with a ball in the basket. Oh damn kid, but you didn't expect it. You never really thought that this could just happen. But now really come on and we pull out with the action. Cause people defeat those they don't get it like.
Bittersweet and I'm walking slow. Sensitive, feel the afterglow. Looking for things that I can't control. Fear from my past cause it always shows. Do I wanna try? Can I let it go? Running from
Welcome back, guys. Game Jam Live Act 4. After how many? I don't even remember. When was the last time we had our stream? That was like I'm sure at least 10 days ago, right? And we've at least
Almost 2
minimum 10
weeks.
days ago. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we're back. And this time we had a whopping like 90 plus, close to 100 teams, right? And from 100 teams, we now have 16 that you're gonna see on screen go up against each other. So Aahna, tell me, are you excited or not?
I am really, really excited, specifically like considering the teams that we have gotten for a top 16. Like we've all seen most of them play before, and some of them have been like never seen before. And I want to see how they match up against each other because remember the last one, P2D, we had never heard of it, and they became the winners. So I mean, I really don't know what to expect, and I'm really on my toes like regarding all of these teams.
Yep. So am I. We are gonna start off with the first game. That's gonna be Glacial Demons versus Team ALC. Now the map is gonna be Ascent. We're starting off with the best map in the game. That's just my opinion, of course, but that's it. Yeah, ALC versus Glacial Demons. I think ALC is on defense for the game, and this is
Yep.
going to be a best of one. So until the semifinals, we're going to go with these knockouts, and we're going to find out which of these two teams is going to go ahead. We have 2 more matches lined up right after this, and shout out to our sponsors partners technically. OSK, One Stop Kitchen, Gamers Den, TNEC, and Viral Gamer. Thank you so much for helping us put this whole show together. And guys in the chat, welcome. Vaibhav Singh, Goldbone Gaming, Harmeet Singh, welcome to the stream, my guy. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you subscribe. Really helps out a lot.
That's right. And our sub goal is gonna be 1.5k.
Yep.
Help us out here, like. And yeah, I mean, going to the teams, this is ALC and Glacial Demons. We've seen both of them play before. I mean, I really love the way Hexor goes with the Phoenix. Do you think they're gonna go with their typical picks, or we're gonna see something new? Like, what are you expecting?
I'm definitely hoping to see some typical. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot of. I thought I knew what I was gonna see, but now I'm running blank. Like, I just lost all of my confidence in the lineups that I was hoping to see. We might see Cypher. I don't know. Ascent on Ascent, Cypher is good agent to have. Even Killjoy is very good. She's absolutely on site B specifically. She's very good to have. I'm hoping ALC does pick out a Cypher or a Killjoy, at least one of those 2 Sentinels. Sage works as well because the wall trick works on Ascent very well, so we might just have that. I'm also expecting to see balance between Astra or Omen. Not expecting to see any Brimstone players though.
Yeah, I am hoping to see a Sky very strongly. Like, if it does happen, it's good because the flashes she has are really strong. And I mean, if you go on a map like Ascent, there's a lot of like narrow ways to cross. So I think having a flash on those edges makes sure that you're blinding the enemy as well as getting the info that they're there. So that seems like a very essential thing coming in with Sky, along with the healing. I mean.
Yeah. And I am like you said, if we come out with Sky, I wear specs, so I can't wear any shades on top of these. But yeah, I hate flashes in this game. I just want to put that out right there. And we're gonna start off with the game. I mean, yeah, especially when Sky came out, I did not understand technically how her flashes worked, but those flashes have some insane range. Like, you can send those whatever you call it, flashes right off into the site and detonate them on command. So that's insane. And playing against the Sky is super annoying. You're gonna have to agree with me on that, guys.
That's right. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. However, playing as a Sky does seem to be like something that gives you like the upper hand. You have heals as well as the ability to like collect intel, and that's super nice for a person who likes to play a little bit more towards the supporting side than the aggro. So yeah, for a person like me, that just works out. And I recently started playing Valo again.
Yep.
I mean,
so are you enjoying it?
Started. Yeah, I am enjoying it. I had a few matches, and obviously my first few matches were on Ascent, as you would suspect.
Yeah, obviously.
So
that's
I did feel like a lot of things in Ascent really make the map pretty perfect and balanced, I guess, because like there's enough amount of angles to be held by the attackers when they're trying to like move in, but still enough angles to be held by the defenders to like stop it. Like, on both the sides are equally like defendable as well as like attack worthy. But again, holding on to, I think, is easier on B, as we all have already like mentioned like what, 1,000,000 times.
Yep. Also, everybody on chat right now, Bronze, Juniper 8333, my guy, he has decided to show up on stream. Big shout out to you, my man. Rustler YT and Ashpreet Singh, welcome to the stream, guys. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you subscribe, dude. It helps us out a lot, and we appreciate everybody who's joined us on stream today. And we assure you it's gonna be fun, man. So first off, right off the bat, we're gonna watch what happens with who do you think is gonna start off for this game? Like, I am pretty sure I'm putting my money on Glacial Demons because I've seen these guys play before, especially on I recall them seeing them play recently, so I think I'm gonna stick with Glacial Demons for this. But let's see, my ALC could just turn out to be just as good as Glacial Demons.
That's right. I remember seeing both of them in recent times, but none of them are going with like their typical picks. So I'm not gonna put my money on anyone just yet. However, we've seen the first blood getting taken out. Raze is already off the charts, and Haxor is on Reyna this time instead of Phoenix. So that's gonna be interesting to watch because again, it's still a duelist, but I do see a lot of difference in Phoenix and Reyna, when it comes to their abilities.
Yep. Okay, so Sky, Reyna, and everybody on ALC just managed to trade out every single member one after the other on Glacial Demon. So what happened there? And just Astra left alone, which is now in a critical situation. But Carnage manages to get Wings of Liberty. Now that is a very interesting name, but Andrew gets him back anyway. So that's it. First round for Team ALC.
That's right. Quite a few kills for Andrew here. 3K from the guy. I mean, pretty commendable.
Yep.
Initially, it felt very balanced, but then Andrew just like took it all by himself.
Yep. And you were right. We do get to see a Sky finally on defense. So ALC decided to go with Sky, if I'm not wrong. Yep. And we're gonna see Astra instead of a smoke. Omen, I mean. But we have a Cypher, but there's no Cypher on the other team, which is weird. They are not playing Sentinels, which is kind of weird. I mean, being on defense, I would like to have a Sentinel on my team, but then again, Reyna just got double, so that doesn't matter. But then again, double trades happened on the other side, and now it's a 3v2 scenario. Glacial Demons with the upper hand.
Last player standing.
With B-side control lost completely. With Sova just struggling on Catwalk alone. Will he be able to pull this off? It's a 1v3 scenario, and he just has a ghost to back him up.
This does not seem doable. However, I am a completely Ghost player. Like, I only play Ghost, and that's why I always have way too much spare money to give to my fellow teammates.
Yes.
but this does not seem doable because again, it's a plant into site B, and for a retake with just a Ghost, it's gonna be difficult. With a Hunter's Fury, I could have suspected a comeback coming in there, but there isn't one, so it doesn't seem like it's possible.
Yeah. Guys, we're doing a vote on a chat. I want to see predictions. Who is gonna win the game? Put in your vote right now. We want to see, and that's it. A 50 round for Team Glacial Demons. They managed to get it. This is the kind of game that back and forth games is like what I love to see. We're starting off the 4th tournament, with finesse. I am already enjoying this a lot.
That's right. I mean, I do want to see this keep continuing because again, seeing these players on different operators from different agents than what they used to play generally is something I'm interested in, because again, I really don't think gamers should ever stereotype themselves to a single single side.
Once again, so GD has decided to move in onto A, but there's an entire flank train coming in from behind, and they're most probably not paying attention to that, and they get punished for it. Everybody gets taken out with only Sova and Jet remaining. Sova gets punished as well. It's just Jet. Now that's when you're having a game, such a high tier game happening here on screen, you don't want to underestimate your opponents, especially when they think obviously these teams have the confidence to back up plays like that, right? So ALC did just that. They just rushed out of sight. They gunned them down from behind. Obviously, that's not going to happen again, probably. But ALC somehow managed to save the round for themselves. And it's, 2-1 right now. GD should anticipate that play again.
Yeah, and I mean, it did seem like a very very unusual for a match on this tier, this lobby. But
exactly.
yeah, I mean, I think that would be a lesson for GD to keep like their eyes open, stay aware, because again in a game which requires a little bit of strat, a lot of gun skill, you do need to stay aware of your surroundings, because again you definitely heard the footsteps, but you probably did not suspect that they were
Look at that Bleak. You see Bleak, right, pushing it from Catwalk, trying to gun down players from Team GD. He does take away Cypher. He gets a double take from Sova as well. There's a third. Reyna gets taken out as well. Now GD is technically falling apart, and we're just on the 4th round in the game. Now, I have already gotten the predictions that I asked for. I think we have Team ALC with 46% of the votes and Glacial Demons with a 54, but right now we can see ALC dominating. So we're gonna find out what happens, because it might just, the tables might just turn.
That's right. And I mean, I do see one message coming in from Tarun Agrawal saying he predicts a 13-5 win for ALC. So let's see if that prediction comes true.
Yep, it might just happen, my man. And if it does, big shout out to you. We're gonna Pegasus, Zubin, welcome to the stream, my man. Big Damn Zero Gaming is also here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Please subscribe. Really helps us. I love to beg, and it's what I get paid for. But anyway, coming back to the game, it's a 3-1 scenario. This time around, that rush out from ALC is not gonna work out, and Reyna is gonna punish Brimstone for that. Oh, surprisingly, I just noticed that we do have a Brimstone on Team ALC, which is I don't really see Brimstone players often, but I like to see Brimstone happen. I think Brimstone has like one of his gadgets, that's the Stim Beacon, is a very skeptical gadget, or a utility, whatever you call it, and a lot of people don't like it. Some people are for it, so it's a very controversial utility, I would say, which puts Brimstone at a in a 50-50 spot kind of.
Oh, right. I am seeing that Vanch has gone with Cypher instead of Raze, which is like a big switch. So I wanna see his play come in, because he's been one of the better players on GD, but I'm not seeing much of it yet. So I think we might see tables turn on the second half, but so far it feels like ALC is gonna make capitalization on this one.
Yep. I think Wings of Liberty tried with that spray, but just failed. But then again, I have to shout out the fact that Fulvadi was amazing with that double kill on, I think it happened in 3, which was amazing. Now it's Sova against Reyna. The plant has been put down, so Enryu has to take out Reyna, has to take out the spike as well. So he has 2 things to do. Time not on his side, and TJOP takes Enryu out, and that's it. Another round for GD. So it's coming back.
That's right. It's pretty balanced. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to pick one. We're not gonna be able to pick one all through this game.
Yep. Firefruit is asking, Bhai, what's their rank? I'm not sure, my man, but I can assure you that both these teams are pretty high tier teams. Like, I'm guessing Immortals. Somebody literally answered your question right there. So there you go.
He also asked if Zero Force is out, and I have no complete idea of that, because I just know about the 6 teams that are playing today.
Yeah, so. Okay. So Zero Force is out.
Yeah.
There comes the 100 Fury from Enryu, and I think he managed to tag a few people. Okay, Cypher's gone. Carnage gets... is that Wheeze, I think? Yep, that is Wheeze, and Bleak takes out Fulvadi. So that's trades happening left and right, but there's 1-man advantage over at ALC with 4 people, and it's a 4v3 scenario right now. Plus, however, GD does have time. We have 1 minute on the clock. Sova pushing out. Will that be a good idea? It won't be, because Carnage just punishes Ryu for that push out of A main. And now it's a 3v3. The manpower has been balanced. It's going to be an ace tag. Let's see if Haxer manages to take away one. He won't be. The other Reyna comes out on top.
We're in a 2v2 now, though. And Game of League goes in with another kill onto Carnage, and then another from Wings of Liberty, making it another round for ALC. So we're gonna be in a 4-2 situation. Not bad, not good either, because like nothing we can pick.
Yep.
Nothing medium.
Firefruit, welcome to the stream, my man. Rohan's like, yeah, my good friend, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good day, which I know you don't. But okay. But coming back into the game, ALC is just continuously impressing me with their, strategy or strategy execution, whatever you call it, because every time they just decide to flank their other teammates, the other team, it happens with such finesse. Like, it works out every time.
That's right, and I mean, the way they're surprising us with more and more unusual things, it's just catching me by surprise. Like, they have Odin right now, and I mean, there goes a kill bit with like a classic when you already have all the gunpowder in the game.
Yeah,
why not?
And everybody stacking onto B, and they didn't even give team Glacial Demons, enough time to contemplate a workaround strategy to push inside of B. Instead, they decided to push out completely, and with that Odin going off, and there was like people gushing in from mid, so they got caught from all sides. They were technically surrounded, to be honest.
Exactly, and like ALC literally started with spamming their bullets all through the wall and just creating a whole array of bullets going in left and right, making it so confusing for GD to like even decide where to stay.
Yeah, and you can see, again Bleak going in from behind, manages to get one, took away Carnage, so Astra's gone. Omega and Full Body get doubles, but that's it. They lost members initially, which is weird because I don't understand. This is not the first time ALC has done it. ALC has done this time and again. This is probably the second or third time they've done this, and it has worked out for them, which is weird. I don't understand why GD is just ignoring the push that's coming in from behind, but now it's somehow ALC with the disadvantage because Sova is quite low. He gets tagged by Liberty. He's gone, but it's now it's Sova versus Sky. So let's see. Sova is quite low, so let's see if he can actually manage to pull this off with 43 seconds on the clock.
That's right, and I mean, if this one goes to ALC again, it's gonna be difficult because like, ooh,
it will be.
There he goes. Yes.
CMS Ghostboro says, waiting for Underdogs. We are too, my man. That's, I think, the next game that's lined up for us, probably. I will just check.
Yep, it is the next one. Against SL eSports,
Yep, it's going to be fun because those two teams are also good, and one of those teams is a local team that we know. So it's going to be fun to watch them play. And Firefruit says, casters are like I'm watching BCC. Thank you, my man. We appreciate the kind words that you show us.
Thank you.
I mean, tell us. Come on. Since when can we show words?
Out of my way.
Is it a BO3? It's not, my man. We're gonna stick with the knockout format till the semifinals, and we're gonna go on to the best of 3 format from the semifinals onwards. It's gonna be fun. Those streams are gonna be long, with guaranteed 2 games at least, and it's gonna be fun. It always is.
With an almost flawless, there goes another round for ALC. With way too many kills coming in from Wings of Liberty and Haxer. I mean, they are just rocking the floor. We're already seeing like the top 3 players from ALC have more kills than the top fragger on GD. That's commendable. Like, it's more than 50% of the team scoring more than the top person on the other team. So right now the scale looks like it's tilting towards ALC.
Yep. True. With the votes, I think we have a total of 32 votes in, and I think we have ALC now with 53% of the votes, and Glacial Demons struggling with 47. See, the numbers have been reversed. People are showing a lot of confidence on ALC right now. Coming back into the game, we have a 2v1 scenario with Raze on full HP. Both Reyna and Jet, I think, are low, but let's see if Gamer Bleak can pull this off. He tries that operator shot, but just doesn't land quite on TJ OP, and they managed to squeeze that round away from him, and that's it. Another round for GD. Now, the score isn't that bad, but you have to acknowledge that ALC is still leading the game, and the scoreboard is very obviously on the side of ALC with 12, 10, 10 kills. Gamer Bleak, Liberty, and Haxor sitting on double digits. That's just phenomenal.
That's right, and I mean, currently even the gun game looks pretty balanced on these teams. Like everyone is going with a full shield. We are seeing an operator coming in from both the sides, and then a mix of phantoms and vandals going in from each side.
Yep, full body with that beautiful operator kill onto, I think it was Raze, right? And then there's another trade happening on to Reyna. Brimstone's Wheeze is also gone. Liberty does take out Ope, and Carnage is gone as well. So it's a 3v2 right now with Liberty, and I think I forgot who the Sova was, but 2 against 3.
And
that's odds stacked against you. So that's gonna be you know, a difficult maneuver for these guys. But then again, ALC has been doing some crazy stuff since the beginning of the match. So I won't be surprised if these guys actually, you know, pull this off. It's gonna be awesome to see.
That's right. However, I feel like having a low man count on the defensive side always puts you in a very tight situation, because like in defense you have to first of all make sure that you're scattered around the map, and then having a lower man count just makes it difficult. And when I say that, Andrew goes ahead and takes 2 kills, making the man count in the favor of the defensive team. Oh my goodness.
Yep, GD once again getting punished for not checking their corners, thinking that the enemy won't be there, but with enough patience, Henry was sitting there, took away doubles. And that was just sad, because once again, ALC managing to pull off stuff that, you know, with a triple K, that he did it single-handedly, didn't even use Liberty's help. So that's just, what should I say? I am very, very impressed with ALC right now.
That's right. And I mean, picking up that operator in the end moment, just to bug the other team, isn't it?
Yep, I have to agree 100%. So we have a timeout from GD coming in. So we're going to figure out, I'm pretty sure this timeout is going to be necessary for them, because it's important. Like right now, whatever they were thinking is technically not working out for them. And they have to rethink whatever strategy they had. And I'm pretty sure it will work out for them in the second half. But we're definitely walking into the second half with, you know, ALC leading. So that's it. Krutart Jani, I hope I spelled that correctly. Akash Kakati, Neil Aurora, welcome to the stream, my guys. Hope you guys are enjoying. Please subscribe, bro. Come on, let's do it.
Five says Jets smurfing.
Yep,
yes,
he does.
They're playing pretty good to be like not smurfing, but pretty sure they aren't.
Yeah, at this point, you know, higher tier lobbies, it's actually very difficult to distinguish if these guys are smurfing or not, which is kind of weird. So we're gonna see Gamer Bleak running that operator once again. No operators on Team GD, but GD needs this round because more rounds means more flexibility for them in the second half. You can see GD once again. This time Fulvadi get that whatever you call that, that just gave his position away, but he manages to take away Hector, loses quite a bit of HP, tags, I think he tagged Liberty just a little bit, but yep. Hope he takes straight on Reese there.
Yeah, we're on a 3v2, but still we have 2 ultimates online on the attacking side. It's not going to be that useful right now though. I mean, Cypher ultimate does not feel like the best thing to have on the attacking side, but I guess let's see what they're gonna do with that. There's a tripwire trigger making the position reveal for Sky, but that does not stop Sky from getting that kill on the Cypher, making it another round for ALC. 8-4. We're almost on like, you know, double the scoreline on the side of ALC, and now we're finally gonna walk into role swaps.
Yep, and I think the scoreline that, you know, Turn predicted, the 13-5, might just end up happening if ALC can keep this up in the second half as well. They've been dominating with a 4-round lead on them, so it's 8-4 now, and we're yet to find out how good GD is on defense. I mean, I've definitely seen them do better before, but right now in this game, I have to say that in the first half they have been struggling. Let's see if they can, you know, pick the game back up again. And Fulvadi has been doing a great job on his side. I think the other members on his team need to pick up just a little bit, and things might just work out for GD.
That's right. I mean, I don't think that frags are like everybody's responsibility. It could just be like, you know, maybe information and strategizing, but still you do need to, like, you know, support your remaining teammates and kind of like make way into the tournament, because at this point when you're like literally fighting to get into the finals, you do need to like bring your A game in all categories. With that, we are already on a 2v2 situation with Enryu putting in the plan and making the attackers on a beneficial side right now.
Yep. Once again, Enryu with the last guy remaining, he has to take out 2 of them. Astra's pretty low, so only thing he has to worry about is, running the clock. He has to run it. On the other hand, ALC has to worry about the clock. They have to do 2 things, so they need to do that right now. Let's see if this is going to work out for Enryu. I mean, both are quite low on HP. The one who pulls the trigger first gets the win. That's it. That's a beautiful shot dart onto Carnage, and that's a beautiful way to close the round in. 9-4 for ALC. That is absolutely amazing, and I think there was no other way, there was no better way to close that round off. That was just perfect.
That's right. Like taking that kill with a shock dart. Yes, that's how we want to go into the next round of role swap, which is like the second half of this match. And Krutath Jani is saying he thinks GD might just make it in defense, and we're trying to look for the same.
Yep, we'll find out soon. But then again, I mean, rounds are kind of running out, 9-4. So the fact that GD has to remember that with every passing round, if ALC keeps on winning, ALC is getting closer to the victory, right? And these are knockouts. You lose, you get out of the tournament immediately. That's it. And I am very, very impressed. Like I said, I first put my money onto, GD, but right now I'm very impressed with the way I think Raze, that's Gamer Bleak, right? That guy has been impressing me with that Raze gameplay, and there he comes in with the judge, shuts down Reyna beautifully, and that's it. Once again, 10-4. We are so close to getting giving away ALC the first win.
That's right. And I mean, I haven't seen Enryu play for ALC before, at least not in the tournaments that I have spectated, but he does seem to be doing really good and gelling with the team pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna actually, from here on, if ALC does end up winning, I'm definitely gonna be more amped for their games, and we're gonna find out I'm gonna gun for these guys next game if they but then again, it just might not be, because Team GD might have something to say about that. But look at the way Gamer Bleak is just rushing in. However, he gets punished by Wunsch and he gets shut down. Now it's a 4v4 because they just lost Sova on the other end, and it's I mean, Cypher's pretty low, so a retake would be difficult. Enryu gunning that Odin to full blast, but gets popped out. Haxer dies as well, and Liberty's gone as well. It's 1v4 with just Brimstone left to do all of that.
That's right. Fulvadi was holding a really strong point in the boathouse and did really efficiently. Did not get taken down. I think that ALC kind of lagged on providing information about Fulvadi's position, because Jet single-handedly took 3 or 4 kills in this round, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was costly.
Yep, and the fact that he was hiding in boathouse, that's like a default spot you want to watch out for, because if you're pushing into side B, that's the spot they're gonna gun for, right? You're gonna have to expect the enemy right there, but for some reason they chose not to, and they get punished for that for some reason, because he was right there literally finishing everybody off. And look at that, this time ALC deciding to push into A, but there's a lot of utility coming out from Team GD. The Astra gravitational pull is holds them off on that choke, so whatever pacing they were initially thinking of coming in with, that's not gonna work anymore.
That's right. And right now I don't think they should have gone in with the same strategy of pushing in together, because that had been held off for a second, and that gave enough time for GD to think around it and re-strategize around it. Right now I feel like they're going for a rotation all the way to B for a plant, and if that works out, that might just be the plus point for them in this game, because B is easier to hold off, and they're just two gamers against 4. So
yep. Firefruit says ban shotguns. They're kind of annoying, and I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, especially when you're on the receiving end of the shotgun,
30
obviously,
seconds
because
left.
yeah, because when you get gunned down by a judge, point blank range, that one shot to the head that just shuts you down no matter what you thought was gonna happen. It just doesn't work out for you, which is absolutely frustrating. I get it, but then again, it's super fun when you're, on the other side. You're the one who's running the shotgun. It's absolutely fun to, one shot people. At least like I've seen clips where people like shoot like 4 players back to back with just one shot each, which is crazy to me. And the judge, I feel like, is a very I don't know what type of gun that is, because that gun sometimes never hits and sometimes it just keeps on hitting and never misses, which is so weird to me.
I think it depends on who's controlling it. Because with me, it would never hit. I can bet on that.
Okay, Akash Kakodi is asking for he's asking for Japanese subtitles. My man, you are obviously welcome to work on that with us. We will be, obviously, amped to have, Japanese, audience on our chat. It would be awesome. But then again, coming back into the game, we have to, I think we went off board and we just kind of, missed out all the action that was happening on screen, while GD is making a beautiful comeback from 10-4 to 10-7. That's quite a few rounds that they have been able to bag onto their side. Look at that. Fulvadi is now the highest, top fragger in the lobby with 17 kills on that guy. Right. So that is awesome. And, GD is actually bringing the momentum back now in the second half. And this is looking good. In the end, we might just not... Obviously, we're not going to see the 13-5 anymore because GD already has 7 on them. Fulvadi with the first kill on the Bleak. So they have shut down the Raze. That aggression coming in from Bleak is no longer happening. So that is actually very good, because I think Bleak was the first guy to, always initiate the rush, the aggressive rush that these guys are using into, charge into a site.
That's right. And right now it seems like both the teams are going with the opposite strats, and we just gotta see which one works better, because like everyone on the side of defense is kind of going for long range fights. They've got operators and everything, while the attackers are going in with judges and stuff. So I feel like they are more looking for close range fights. So they're gonna try to make space and like penetrate the sides, while the defenders are gonna try to hold them off, at which they fail, and we are seeing an 11-7 scoreline with another round coming in for ALC. Finally, after barren land for like 3 rounds.
Yep. And I have to say that even though GD was, building onto that, momentum that they were in the last 3 rounds, that just got taken away by ALC this time. And ALC is now 2 rounds away from winning the game. So we're going to have to put that, especially GD has to keep that in mind, that they're almost at match point. So the game is about to end. We're going to find out soon enough who's going to be winning. So we need to, ALC is very close to winning. That needs to be inside the heads of every member on Team GD. They cannot afford to make mistakes right now.
Spike planted.
That's right, and the spike is already in place. We're seeing Andrew getting a kill on the one, and this is a 4v2 situation post plan. Again.
Wow. You saw that shot, right, by Fulvadi?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I did. And that was amazing. If it goes on like this, there's 2 more people on Heaven, so I mean, I think Jet might just be able to score it for the team. This is it.
Okay.
For a reload.
Okay, so Fulvadi tried with that, but that wasn't gonna work out. Let's see if Omega can do it with, running the Odin, but doesn't quite get it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on match point with ALC on 12. And we're just 1 round away from seeing ALC take the victory and walking into the next round of Game Jam Live Act 4. And it's gonna be fun. I mean, ALC completely deserves it because they have been doing exceptional. I have to say that. But then again, I would like to see GD make an epic comeback.
Yeah.
I think I spelled the last 2 words way off. And sorry about that. But anyway, I would like to see these guys make an epic comeback, and it would be awesome. But we're going to see if that happens or not. There's the Odin running off. Omega OP, however, gets shut down by Hexor while he's busy running that Odin, gets punished. 1 man down. It's a 5v4. ALC in absolute, they're like in a trance right now. Like they wanna win.
That's right. And I mean, they were on a man disadvantage a second ago, but then they balanced it off immediately, and now they're on a man advantage. This seems like they're just going for the win. They're like they don't want to waste any more time.
Yep. And now they're gonna use that Odin to shut, OP down through the wall, which is, using their own gun against them. And now it's gonna be a 3v1 scenario with just Jet left to do all the work, 17 HP and a Dream. Can she do it? However, I mean, Fulvadi might just be able to push it off. He misses his initial shots on critical shots onto Enryu, and he gets punished for that. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first winner for the top 16. And that's going to be Team ALC. Sadly, we're going to see Glacial Demons go home. And it's not a bad score. It's a 13-7 win. It was pretty balanced. Almost half of the rounds went on to GT. So GT put up a good show, man. Especially Fulvadi, I have to say. He has like 5 first bloods. That's equal. Yep. Haxor got the same, like 5-5. That's great.
Yeah.
And I think I am most impressed by both the teams, I have to say.
That's right. And I mean, both of them did exceptionally well. And I feel like with just a little bit more support from the team, or maybe like, the same lineup that actually works out for them every time, would have worked much better for GD. But I feel like this one was just made for ALC and they got through with it.
Yep. And I think with that, I'm sad. I have to say, with a total of 49 votes, we have like ALC with 55% of them, and it actually worked out. ALC actually ended up winning, and I'm congratulations to Team ALC for getting their first win into the tournament. Let's hope that they make it. We're gonna see them again in the next round, and it's gonna be fun. They're going to go up against another team. We're going to find out who that's going to be. But up next, we have, I think, I always forget the schedule.
We have Underdogs and, SL eSports. So
that's going to be fun. And I think a lot of people already in chat were waiting for those 2 games to happen, right? Underdogs and SL eSports. So we're going to, I hope that's not happening in Ascent again. Is it? Oh my god.
We're always going to be seeing Ascent a lot of times.
Yep. Anyway, guys, I am so thankful that you guys joined us for the stream. Don't go anywhere. We have the second game lined up for you guys already. It's also going to happen on Ascent, sadly, right now. I am actually sad that it's going to happen on Ascent. But anyway, we're going to take a very short break, and we'll be right back. Till then, you guys, get your refills and just come back. Don't go away. Make sure you tune in, because the second game is going to happen on Ascent. We are yet to find out what the map is going to be for the third game. And whatever it is, all 3 games are happening. I'm just glad that that's happening. So that's it. That's all I have to say.
All right. We'll see you on the other side.
And now you know it. I feel like you're lying, trying to be real, but you seem so fake. I'm so trying to move on, but you're in my way. I'm so trying to move on, but you're in my way. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night. Forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. I just wanna be with you.
time I think of you and I, it takes me to a special place in my mind where we can be together. And I still hope that you'll be mine forever. Even though you're far away, I still know we need to do again. We are together. We are together. Even though you're far away, I still know we need to do again. We are. And I still hope that you'll be mine forever.
Inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
And here we are with the second match, which is gonna be between Team Underdogs and SL eSports, and rest of the deets will come from Virtual.
Yep, this is our second game in the round of 16 with Underdogs on defense and SL eSports on attack. And we saw a very sweet first map, right? Ascent, the game was awesome. It was heavy. 13-7, both teams putting up a spectacular show. I just hope that these two teams lined up next, at least these guys can live up to their expectations, because they have to, because the first game was so spicy. I really need to see something better or on par with that. I can't see
That's
a
right.
boring game. That's
Yeah.
that's not acceptable at all.
On the note of those spices,
Yep.
shout out to our food partners.
Yes,
One Stop Kitchen.
OSK. Yep, if you guys like food and you're from the NE, make sure you check them out. And to the rest of the partners, Gamers Den, TNEC, and Viral Gamer, shout out to these guys because they helped us put this whole show together. And these guys really helped us out a lot. So thank you so much. And coming back into the game, guys, once again, you guys have to tell us who you think is gonna win. The voting needs to start, and I want like solid predictions. Like, if you guys are voting, I need to know the reason you voted as well.
That's right. And I mean, we're gonna again be on the map of ASINT, so that should give you some idea on how you can vote about these teams. We're gonna be having SL eSports on attack, while Underdogs are gonna be defending, if that helps you pick your vote. So the information is out there, you can use it.
It's kind of ironic that I started off loving Ascent and now I kind of hate it. It's weird. Everybody has that one map or that one agent that you used to love and that you no longer play with, or that's, I think Omen is was my go-to agent, like for 30 to 40 hours at least in the game, and then I just stopped playing Omen and haven't picked him up since, which is weird, kind of, because I can no longer play Omen. It's like anytime I play Omen, my brain functions just shut down completely, and I can no longer. It's like I don't even know the alphabet anymore, which is super weird. And
I haven't played Valorant enough to be able to get done with something, but my problem with ACID is I don't have enough to say about the map anymore. Like, we've talked about this map so many times that now I'm just at a loss of words. Whenever we're introducing the map, I'm just like, okay, we're going to ACID, and I think that is all I have. Like, there's no more new information coming in here.
That is true. And right now I'm seeing Ghosties go with the Sky again. So I'm gonna have to say, not a big fan of Sky, but I love to see others play it. So really gets you thinking on how you can actually use all of our utility to to the best. And I think that concussion dog or wolf or whatever that is, it is one of the best utilities in the game, because you can use it. Nobody uses it for the concussion. Everybody uses it to gather intel. You don't want to peek the corner, but you want that information. Just send in the guy and he'll scout it out for you. However, his vision is limited. You can actually see the immediate corner. If anybody's in the immediate corner, sitting, waiting for you to just, peek, get aggressive, and then they can punish.
Select
so instead of that, you can use Sky's utility to that. And I kind of like how Sky is kind of balanced. Like, she's the only character who can heal her entire team except for herself, which is kind of weird. And other than that, we're gonna see a Killjoy this time. However, on the other end, SL is gonna be running a Cypher. Cypher is kind of a staple pick on Ascent. He is absolutely phenomenal, both on attack and defense. Works out pretty well. Omen as well. No Astra this time. Both teams running an Omen, which is also good. I think Omen is one of the best controllers in the game. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, we have been seeing Astra get a lot of high pick rates recently as well, but I'm a Omen. Even though I don't play him anymore, I think he is still one of my favorite agents to at least watch.
Makes sense. I feel like the lack of Sova is gonna be a little bit heavy for the defense, because I mean, whenever you're trying to push, your initial push does need to be filled with intel. With lack of intel, you just kind of don't know what you're getting yourself into, and I feel like Sova is really essential for that. So I feel like Sova's presence was a must, but I really want to see how they capitalize with what they have, because I want to see how they make up for that absence of Sova. With a lot of ghosts and classics with half shields going in, I feel like this is gonna be a very typical first round that we generally see.
Yep. And compared to the last game, this game has a slower start. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. But that just as I say that, Dinesh has entered side A with the first kill, and on the other hand, Zach Bell gets Sky. So that's a 5v3 immediately, with Team SL Esports taking the upper hand, which is steadily taking the upper hand and already securing the first round. Now this is very good for SL Esports. This is the kind of rhythm you want to keep working on. They took their time, first few initial seconds in order to figure out where, which side to push in, and then they did it swiftly, and without losing any member on their own team. So that was amazing to look at. And first round, literally tells you how the team, is going to perform in the next coming rounds. So I am excited to see SL put up a show against Team Underdogs. I want to see why Underdogs decided, like you pointed out, right? There are no Intel agents on their team, which is kind of weird to me now that you pointed it out. And I want to see why they decided not to pick a Cypher or a Sova, at least. So on the other hand, SL Esports has both. So.
That's right, and right now we're seeing SL Esports kind of like capitalizing on that thing, and Underdogs kind of like dragging behind. However, I do want to point out that currently the situation is more like self-sustained. So I still cannot comment on the coordination of these teams, because so far SL has been just going in, getting the kills, doing good with their guns, and capitalizing on that. But if during the game I see Underdogs kind of adapt to the situation, that's when I wanna notice the coordination on SL going good, because so far I don't think it's about sharing the intel, or talking about the call outs, or even informing each other about the location of the opponents. Right now it just seems like they're just walking in, taking the kills, and dominating.
Yep. And so far, both rounds have worked exceptionally well for Team SL Esports, with just one death on them. That's, I think, most with one death on him, and that's it. And they've been swiftly able to execute their push onto site every time. So that's not good news. And this time, Reyna gets bagged by... That's the thing. She was alone when that happened, and there was nobody to take any assist on her, even if she managed to take one on. But they, SL read that. They knew Reyna was alone, which is why they went straight for her. Now it's going to be a 3v5 retake. Now that's going to be difficult. They also have utilities for all 5 agents on Team SL Esports. And the fact that SL is gaining momentum in the first half, if they keep working on this, and Underdogs can't really gain at least a few rounds, it'll be difficult in the second half.
That's right, and currently this is the 3rd round in a row that's gonna be that currently looks like it's gonna go into the arms of SL, as it has done, and that just means we're gonna be seeing a broken economy coming in for the side of Underdogs, and that's never the way to go.
Yep, Miracle with 6 kills, and on the other hand, Big Damn Zero, I have to give him a shout out that he just pulled off a beautiful dash, and then he managed to take away Sova beautifully. He bagged DX on his own, but then again, that's not going to be enough for them to win the round. So they're going to have to do better than they are doing in currently right now. I'm pretty sure that it's going to take at least a round or two for them to figure out, the perfect momentum. I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to do. And once they do that, they're gonna probably make a comeback. But then again, just as I say that, Dinesh gets doubles. He took away Jet and Sky. So that's not good. You're gonna have to do a 3v5 retake again. See, every time SL Esports has been managing to push Underdogs to a very, bad corner from which the retake is just not possible.
That's right. I always say that Killjoy is enough alone to hold a site, but you don't test that by putting her in a 1v5 situation. That's just not optimal for any agent at all.
Yep.
And currently we are still seeing a 0-4. So Underdogs are still to open their accounts and get one deposit in their win bank.
Yep. Firefruit says, "I'm back. Welcome to the stream, buddy. If you're enjoying, make sure you like the stream and make sure you subscribe. Get your friends to watch it, and we'll enjoy it together. And Tarun Agarwal says, I'm cute as fuck. So thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate the kind words I get, especially when I'm getting those from my own country. That's awesome. I appreciate that. GS, is that a fancy? Yep, that's a long snake, which really threw me off with the G on, before the snake. So that really puzzled me. But that's a 5v2 for Team Underdogs right now. Underdogs with the advantage. Let's just hope they don't manage to throw this away and can actually get the first round for themselves.
I don't think it's gonna be easy to throw this one away because they were in a very very optimal positioning. They had the B side under their control, and the attackers were gonna have to push there. They didn't have enough room to go into another. So seemed like the best opportunity that they capitalized on, and that was pretty well executed. So well done from this side of Underdogs, and I do gotta say that they were on point with the coordination. Didn't get to see much of it, but as much as I did work out really well.
Yep. We're going to see two operators going off on each other. We're going to see Big Damn Zero run one. And on the other hand, I forgot to see who the other guy was on Team SL eSports. But we're going to see two of those guns go at it. Let's find out who takes. Okay, so our Miracle is the one running the operator for SL eSports. We're going to find out which one of these two is going to end up with the first frag. However, for Ultimate, that's it. I just got my own answer that I was asking for, and that's it. Jet comes out first. Zero gets the other Jet. He gets a double. He takes away DX as well. So that's a 5v3 now. Underdog is slowly gathering momentum. Another beautiful shot onto LFT Mose with Miracle, the last guy left against the 4v1. Now that's not going to be enough. There comes in the paranoia, and just Singh manages to shut him down, and that's it. Another round for Team Underdogs. It's exactly like I said, after a few rounds they just get their momentum in the right position, and here they are.
Exactly, and after this adaptation, this is where we're gonna see some crucial teamwork required from the side of SL eSports. So let's see if SL eSports is gonna be able to check that box off as well, because they have been doing good with the rest of it, but I gotta see them work together, else this might just slip off.
Yep. Popper Flash 96 says he believes in Big Damn Zero's supremacy, and I'm with you, my friend, on that.
They were
absolutely
some beautiful kills.
Yep, he did, and that operator shots were beautiful. He got 3, I guess, if I remember correctly. And Miracle gets is that busy? That's busy. Yeah. He got busy with the paint shell. So paint shell kills always fun to watch, never fun to be on the receiving end. Obviously, Singh gets tagged by that recon dart and takes damage from the shock dart as well, but still alive with 89 HP. So that's good. Let's see if he can survive. Now it's a 5v4. So you don't want to, if I were Underdogs, I would not be wanting to lose more members on my team. So we already have one man down, and that's the Killjoy. They lost the Sentinel, right? So losing the Sentinel means all her utilities no longer useful. So at least the nano grenades that are super effective nades that she has no longer useful, right? So you don't want to lose more members on your team. At least run the clock. 30 seconds. Let's see if SL eSports can pull this off.
That's right, and also if you notice, Killjoy actually had her locked down online. So if Killjoy was alive, they could have literally forced the attacking team to stay out of the sight in the crucial moments when they had too little time to go in for a plan. But now that's not a possibility, and the spike is already in. And we are in a post-match scenario with a 2v4 situation with the man disadvantage going on the side of defense right now. However, Reyna is trying to make that up, but then gets taken out by DX. We are in a 1v3. However, we have an operator.
The thing with Reyna would have been that she was moving too much. I mean, obviously, in that kind of a pressure situation, I mean, who wouldn't, right? And she was fidgeting, trying to find the correct position, but falls into the bad corner in the just bad timing, and gets punished by Sova. And it's a 3v1 right now. And look at that, Big Damn Zero is absolutely menacing on that operator. He gets one, but then again gets taken out by Dinesh, and that's another round for SL Esports. Now 5v2, obviously SL Esports leading. They have the momentum of the game. They're looking good, but you know, Underdogs obviously not far behind.
That's right. I mean, I don't know why, but constantly my head is trying to wonder where have I seen Dhanesh play before, because I don't remember seeing SL Esports play before, but I've definitely seen Dhanesh play before, along with our Miracles. So I'm constantly kind of trying to figure out. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments.
Yep. Anyway, guys, to anybody that I've missed, welcome to the stream. If you guys like what you see, make sure you subscribe. Helps us out. You can, if you're a player, if you like to, you know, play in our tournaments, you can join our Discord. There's an announcement section there. We, you know, announce tournaments frequently, so you can take part in those. So most of them are free, so you can just join in and keep tabs on the on that section for any announcement, even if you're a mobile player. So we host tournaments for that as well. So don't forget, join our Discord, subscribe to the channel. Best way to help us out, and keep watching. Hope you enjoyed. Are we on a pause? Yeah. Wow. Yes. Thank you.
That was so timed. I swear
timed,
we did
right?
not do it
Yeah.
on a countdown. We did not do it on a countdown.
Yeah, we were both our heads went, you know, fired the same neurons at the same time. Okay, so what?
Oh my goodness!
What
did we
was
just
that?
see?
One enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
Please clip that. We have to see that again sometime. I mean, what the? Because he wasn't even looking. I mean, obviously he was looking, but he couldn't see. It was completely closed off, and he just got 3 randomly off on a spray. I wish I was that lucky when I play that game, because come on, who doesn't want that 3K right off the bat on one spray, dude? And that too with a Vandal, because the spray on the Vandal is super crazy, right? You don't
That's
usually
right.
get spray kills on that gun, but that whatever that happened, it just still trying to process that.
Exactly, and I mean, oh my goodness, that round lasted so less. It was lesser than the prep phase. Like, I mean, by phase. Sorry, no prep phase in Valorant.
Yes, I'm pretty sure even Snake is like, what the hell did I just pull off? Like, am I even the person who's playing? Like, I'm pretty sure he's doubting himself right now.
I'm pretty sure if they win it, Snake is just gonna walk out like it's a daily thing and be like, oh yeah, happens to me every day.
Yeah. So as we can see right now, you can see Team SL Esports. That's just bad positioning from Miracle. Gets punished for that. Cypher takes him away, however, with the refrag. And that's good. 4v4 with Hunter's Fury going in, and DX manages to take away Busy. That's Killjoy, which is no good. But there's the trade again. Cypher taking out Sentinel for Sentinel. It's a 3v3. Let's see which of these 3 people come out with the victory, because Big Time Zero with that operator, we know how lethal that is. But then again, the plant has gone off, so timer on the side of Team SL Esports. They have the upper hand. The spike has been put down. They just need to hold off. DX with a beautiful shock dart kill. That's gonna pay heavy financially, and you know, with you know, because that's gonna affect the economy. He just lost the gun, right?
That's right.
But then again, they got the round for themselves, right? It's a 6-3 with SL Esports still leading in the game. It's a with 3 rounds ahead, and however, the votes, with 23 votes in total, we have Team Underdogs with 65% of those, and SL Esports with just 38. So I'm assuming that a lot of people are gunning for Team Underdogs to win. Now, Underdogs would obviously not like to disappoint their fans, right? I'm hoping that does not happen. So let's see what they do about it.
Notice they both have like a very equivalent kill score, even though their teams have a very different scorecard. Like, they have a 3-6 difference of wins, but still the kills are 9 on both top fraggers.
Yep. Okay, so the one, welcome to the stream, my man. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. And he asks, will there ever be any CSGO tournaments? Okay, so the thing with CSGO right now is CSGO is an old game. That's factor 1. Number 2 is that hosting tournaments on CS:GO is kind of difficult. We ourselves are not CS:GO players, which is why we find it kind of difficult. The reason we do Valorant and other games like Rainbow Six Siege is because these games are popping. We have like a cluster of people playing these games, or like hordes of people playing these games all together. Like the community is at an all-time high, right? But CS:GO is like at a is dropping. So I mean, we'll obviously try and make sure you join our Discord, because if we ever do, I would like to see you play in it. Obviously.
That's right. All the way from 1v4, Ghosties managed to bring it back to 1v2, but still then got taken out. And we saw another round go in for the favor of the attackers.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a dude called Dig Bam on chat, which is kind of funny. He chose that name, which is nice. And he says that and he kind of dissed on Ghosties, I guess. I think Ghosties is sitting on, yep, he's the bottom fragger for his team right now. So he was like, he said, I think if I remember correctly, he said that he was gunning last night on competitive. What happened today? So he's getting a bit salty. We appreciate that. It makes this chat spicy. But let's see. Probably it's not just not Ghosties. Probably not his best day, you know.
Something really tells me it's Big Damn himself.
Yep. Yeah, might be. Might be. Or probably his clone or something.
Yeah.
But then again, coming back into the game, we have to acknowledge that SL Esports right now is dominating with 7-3 scoreline, and they also have the manpower advantage. And look at those bullets going back and forth, and somehow through those barrage of bullets, somehow SL Esports has managed to take the round win for themselves. I don't understand how that happened, because I just heard a lot of gunfire going in. Yeah, and that's it. And out of that, I just see that SL just managed to win that round. So right now, defense not working out for Underdogs. I'm hoping that on attack, when the round saw happens, they can at least, you know, gain back the momentum that they don't have right now. And I'm guessing probably that they are not best suited for defense. Maybe because their entire roster, they don't have any sentinels. They do have a sentinel, sorry, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do better on attack. But we'll find out.
That's right. I mean, I feel like defense is gonna be a little bit difficult for SL Esports as well, because from their gameplay that I'm seeing so far, it's like they just want to go in at once and take the kills. They're depending on their gunfight a lot, and that's not what you can depend on when you're on the defending side, because you already have like a man count disadvantage because they're scattered around a lot on the map. So I do want to see how they work when they are on the defensive side, but on attack, it's kind of working out for them so far, and I feel like there's not many rounds remaining to see. And here goes the last one.
Yep, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are at an 8-4 with SL Esports obviously leading, and Underdogs at a disadvantage right now with almost half the rounds they've lost, right? So 8-4, but they can get the momentum back because they're at least not sitting on a 0, right? They have 4 rounds on them. It's not something, you know, it's not something unmakeable. They can make this up for a win. They can build on it, but let's see if they can do that, because right now I have to say that SL Esports is doing exceptional. They have 3 of their members have touched double digits, with Miracle on the top with 12.
That's right.
That's very good.
Exactly. And if you remember, this is exactly the scoreline we walked into the second half with for the last game between ALC and Glacial Demons. They were on an 8-4 as well.
Simple Roy, Ronnie, and Mullah, welcome to the stream, my guys. Sorry, plural, of course. Guy, welcome to the stream. Guy is asking, Guy, is it LFT Moose or LFT Mansi? I am not sure, my man. I'm pretty sure it's Moose or Moose, because I remember seeing an O in there. But coming back into the game, somehow look at that aggression from team Underdogs. They have somehow managed to take B-side control without losing any members on their team. Absolutely, I did not even hear gunshots being fired. They have B-side for the taking. It's going to be a retake for team SL Esports. 5v5, Big Damn Zero taking the first, another one taken by Damn Zero, and somehow just Cypher left, and Cypher gets gunned down, and that's it. Another round for Team Underdogs. Underdogs but this is like the opposite of what they did on defense. Like this aggression, I did not see in the first half.
Yeah.
What happened? What changed?
I feel like our defensive team right now, that is SL Esports, they're kind of relying on playing post plan on retake scenarios, because their power lies in the gun game, and I feel like they're gonna let the underdogs take the lead, put up a plant, and then force their complete power into that single situation. And I think this first round didn't work out. That's what I'm coming to from like as much of gameplay as I've seen so far, but it could be anything. It could be anything.
Yep.
Honestly.
Wow, Ghosties and Snake just gunning down DX and Zach Bell, and that's a 4v3 already. Look at I just want to say that this new gameplay strat they have on attack is absolutely phenomenal, because it just seems to work. That just rushing in onto B and somehow gunning down every single member on Team SL Esports is just working out for them beautifully right now, because they are closing down the gap. And for any non-Assamese viewers that we have watching on right now, I just want to translate my favorite comment that's on chat right now. So what Ronnie says is that Big Dam has probably, can we switch to Big Dam's FOV please?
There.
I want to see Big Dam's FOV. Okay, so Big Dam FOV has that huge new knife that just came out with the Ruination bundle, and Ronnie said what he said is that basically to take that knife and to go cut vegetables at home and to not be here playing the game. So that's for any non-Assamese viewers on chat. So that's actually very funny. I'm literally, I was almost burst out laughing, but it's funny. Thank you, Roddy, for saying that out loud.
There we are. Zeshbel has been taken out from inside the boathouse. Now that's a position you don't want to lose, but it has been lost already, and now the attackers have control of it. So it's gonna be another round for the attacking team. I'm just gonna be bold and say it out loud already. It's gonna be their round. It's gonna be a 7-8.
Yep. But you cursed it. You immediately cursed it.
I did.
You immediately did. It just went from a 5v3 to a 3v3 on an instant, like a blink of an eye. Poof. And that's it. And right now, Underdogs is not looking good. They just lost every single member with just Killjoy left. Will Killjoy be able to pull it off? It's a 1v1. I mean, she has time on her hand. Will she be able to take down Jet? She doesn't, but then she got time. I think Jet won't get the defuse. Will he? He gets it. He gets it. I'm pretty sure every member on Underdogs literally hates you right now. If they knew. If only they knew.
If only they knew. I hope when they watch this again, they skip this round, or maybe have like a glitch or something. I never said a thing. I am pro Underdogs right now. I did nothing.
Anyway, coming back into the game
very quickly,
very quickly, right? Like in an
5-3
instant.
3-3. Yeah, that was strong.
But kudos to Team Underdogs, because they almost pulled that round off. They had it, right? And they're doing splendid on attack, right? And SL Esports, not doing their best on attack, but on defense, they already, they can relax and play, because they pulled off a magnificent first half, dominated throughout the first half with, I think it was, we settled with a 8-4, right? In the first half. So 8 rounds in, that's pretty solid, and that's good. And I'm pretty sure SL Esports still has the highest frags on their team, and Big Damn Zero manages to take out DX, but gets refragged by Zach Bell. But Snake's there to take the trade. Singh takes out Miracle. What's happening? The aggression on this is like they just shifted the whole thing. Like this is a complete new, this is like you flip a coin and this is the other side.
That's right, and we are literally seeing a 4v1 situation in which Danesh manages to take 1 kill, but still a 3v1, and then he gets taken out. It's another round for the attacking team, that is Underdogs. I mean, they are climbing their way up. The gap is closing in really, really quick.
Yep. And with 9-7, we are almost sitting 2 rounds away from an equalizer. We have 31 votes with votes for SL Esports rising. We are now sitting at a 48% with Underdogs just a little ahead with 52. Now that's good. I want to say simple dig bam that always throws me off. Saggy Boy, Draken, Trinav, Gogoy, Rishabh, Shekhar, Fukan. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure you subscribe. Best way to support the channel, right? And it helps us put this whole show together for you, and we are definitely going to do more. So it's free. Just do it. Try help us get to our sub goal. And look at that. Just as I say that, 4 players blasted off of the map immediately with just Cypher left alone with a classic. I don't think he can pull that off.
That's right. And I mean, we have not seen Cypher doing really good so far. Anyways, so it does not feel like it's gonna be their round. It's already been taken off, and we're seeing a flawless coming in from the side of Underdogs. It feels like they're gonna go for the equalizer right in this round.
Right in this round, indeed.
Unless
However,
I jinx it.
yeah, unless you jinx it, or I do, or perhaps because SL Esports is going for a full buy, except for Dinesh, who will be settling for half shields, but he is running the operator, so that's something you want to watch out with. Plus, he's the top fragger on their team, right? So that's something Team Underdogs might want to watch out on, because he'll be watching those long angles, right? There it is. Dinesh will have the big hat. The choke has been smoked off, obviously, so that's gonna deny him. But then again, that gun is just menacing if it's on somebody who can actually use it. But I think, Underdogs is once again going for that B push with Miracle coming in with doubles and DX taking away Ghosties. That's not good for Team Underdogs with a 5v2 situation. They are not at a good spot right now.
One enemy remaining.
That's right. And I mean, Tesla has gone in with a kill, and we are in a 1v5 now. And there goes Zedwell with another. Already trying to make the claim on what I just said, that we haven't seen Zedwell do very good already.
Indeed.
So he just goes in and he's like, okay, I'm prove you wrong. I'm up there with everyone else.
Yep. So this round loss is gonna now push Team Underdogs into a tough spot. Now they wanna win this round, because if they don't, this is gonna set back their economy by a tad bit, and that's gonna cost them in the next round again. So I think they want to win this one at least to maintain that economy on them. I think Team SL Esports can afford to lose, and that's it. Dinesh punishing Zero with that operator shot. Now he lost that gun, and it's gonna be very costly, because that's the most expensive gun in the game. 4,700 creds down the drain. Unless Underdogs can still manage to win and manage to pick some, pick up the gun. Moose, Singh tried that, but he almost had Sova, but Moose is just in the right position to take the trade, and that's it. He shuts him down 5v3. Let's see if Underdogs can do it.
The positioning on SL Esports right now looks really good. Like, they're watching each other's backs, and all the coordination that I was lacking seeing in the first half, I'm seeing it happen now. There are people for refrags, there are people for covering backs, and all of that is looking good on them right now.
Spike down B.
We have SL Esports with 10, sitting on 10 rounds, and Underdogs 8. Now that's not far behind, but then again, we saw what happened in the last game, right? We saw GD lose to ALC, not by that big of a margin.
30 seconds left.
We saw something very similar to this. We were not as close to this, but then again, I have to say that Underdogs is in a better position compared to GD, right? So you want to stay and build onto that. Don't want to lose it. There comes the paint shell. That's going to chip away a lot of HP, and that's going to be a disadvantage for Snake, because he gets taken out by Miracle. And that's it. Another round for Team SL Esports. Now, Underdogs is doing very well, especially in the first half of the second half of the game. I don't even know what the hell I just said.
The third quarter.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I explained. At least at least you got that right.
Yeah.
What I meant, right? So they were doing very well in that. So I'm hoping to see the same kind of gameplay happen once again. But then again, they're struggling with the creds right now. Let's see if they can actually pull this off.
With those creds, I mean, they're not gonna be able to go in with the best of the best, but they're still gonna be able to manage if they go for a force buy. And I feel like this is where they should go for a force buy. They can't risk, not bringing their A game into this one. Otherwise, SL Esports already walks into a match point within this round.
Wow. Somehow Sky dodging that operator shot, somehow surviving that, and Ghosties manages to take away DX. So that's good, setting the number back to 2-3. But then again, you have to remember that Singh is running a Guardian, so you're gonna have to be super duper accurate with that gun. He's getting his HP back, but that's not gonna be much. No shields to back him up. That's gonna be difficult. There comes Raze's ultimate, and that's gonna seal Singh's fate completely shutting him off and pushing Ghosties to such a corner he cannot escape from. And that's it. This round win just put Team Underdogs in a very tough spot. We are at match point with just one round away from Team SL Esports winning the game.
That's right. And with that, I mean, this looks like a really strong point for SL Esports to walk in with. But this also looks like the point where, you know, Underdogs might want to bring it back. I mean, it's not impossible. They're really close. So, I don't know. We might just see that happen. Because I remember seeing one of the matches that was for the top 16. And there they went from 8-12 to 15-13 and won it. So, from the losing side. So, I feel like that's possible. And I really hope for that to happen.
Yep. Okay, so Ghosties managed to take away Moose. Moose got doubles on him, so that's very good. Now you need to know that Busy is the last guy remaining. He's got to go up against two of them. He's gonna trip on that wire, but manages to take that away. But he's gonna go up against two. Raze is closing in on his position. He needs to be fast. He has himself back with a Spectre, but that's it. Zach Bell sees
Defenders win.
seals his fate, and that's it. 13-8 victory for Team SL Esports. Very good game coming from Underdogs. Massively impressed, but then again, in the end, it's SL Esports walking ahead into the brackets.
That's right. And we are going to be seeing another match close today with a very, very similar scoreline to the last one. That was 7-13. This is 8-13, and that's just as good. I think we saw enough coming in from the side of the losing team as well. So kudos to them, and congratulations to our winners. That's going to be SL Esports. Sorry. Took me a minute.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes our brain, you know, we have random brain farts. It happens all the time. I just had one like a few seconds ago. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, guys, the fans for both these teams, SL Esports and Team Underdogs, to the fans who were in chat, thank you so much, guys, for watching. It really helps us. You guys watching, you know, subscribing to the channel really helps us out a lot. It's free, and you know, motivates us to put further, you know, bring more of these games to you guys, and it's awesome. And all of us working together, like we've met so many people over the course of the last I don't know how long has it been, 8 months, 9 months perhaps, and we've met a lot of people, including you, Aahna, and
thank you.
And it's been awesome. We work with so many people from the community, and it's amazing. Hoping to see new faces
here.
Coming back into the game, I'm gonna have to say that Miracle from Team SL Esports did a phenomenal job. 5 first bloods. That's crazy. Highest in the game. 21 kills. That's 20 off the bat. Nobody has 20.
That's right. And after that, the scoreline looks pretty similar for the rest of the people, because like we're seeing 16 from both the teams, 15 from both the teams, and then 13, and then 3 12s and 11. So yeah, pretty close to each other. And we had 40 votes coming in for this poll, and the poll actually won because they as well said SL Esports would be winning with a 55% on the side of SL Esports. So yeah,
you'd be surprised actually. When the game started, it was 75% on Underdogs, but anyway, we live to be proven wrong, right? Anyway, guys, we have the third game lined up for you guys. It's coming, and it's gonna be awesome because we're gonna see one of the best teams perform in it. It's gonna be Weird Esports versus Gold Diggers. Not gold.
Gold Diggers.
Goal.
Yes.
The goal at the end of the tunnel. That's it. Gold Diggers at right off the bat. We are yet to find out the map because the video is happening right as we speak. So we're gonna find out the map after this short break that we're gonna have. Don't go anywhere. Get your refills, your drinks, popcorn, whatever, and we'll be right back with the third game.
Just another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, and I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness
again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me. Drift into places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Couldn't get any closer. Try to forget all that we had. I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me. So close to the edge of something so worth it. You had the world right at your feet. And almost is all we'll ever be. Let me go. Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know.
Welcome back, guys. This is it, the third game. It's Weird Esports versus Gold Diggers. We need predictions in the chat happening right freaking now, because my patience level right now is at this. Because first two games absolutely amped through the roof, and I need like more. Like I'm like on a sugar high right now. Like I need more. Like more action, more stuff. Like the next match has to happen. It's where I think we're starting with Weird is on defense, right? If I'm not correct,
Yep.
not wrong, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Weird
And
is on
we have
defense.
Gold
And
Diggers
yep,
on attack.
Gold
Yeah.
Diggers on attack. And
And-
we're not on Ascent anymore. We're going
Yes.
to Bind.
Yes, we are finally going to bind. So we're gonna see some, fast teleportations happening. We're gonna see some quick rotates happening because of those teleporters, and this is gonna be fun. And right before the game starts, I want to shout out one last time to our partners, One Stop Kitchen. Do check it out if you guys are food fanatics. If you guys like to eat fast food. And if you're from the Northeast, remember that, because if you're from outside, you're not gonna get it any. So check out Gamers Den, TNEC, and Viral Gamer. Shout out to these guys; they helped us put the show together. And to everybody who's on chat watching right now, thank you so much. We appreciate the love. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Best way to support the channel. It's free, and it helps us put more of this stuff together. And we'll definitely bring more. Don't you worry about that. And Ham, I think did please make sure you got the bar right. All right, we are good. I my anxiety levels are through the roof, but let's go.
We're already seeing the lineups come
Choose
in.
your
So
agent.
Crucial is going with the usual pick of Raze, but I'm seeing pretty much similar layout coming in from both the sides, with an exception of Brimstone and Killjoy on the attacking side, while we have Omen and Jet on the defensive. Actually, wait, no. We have Sage on the
Yep.
attack and
Yep.
Raze on the defense. So, yeah, no, it's not a similar
Not
layout.
at
It's
all.
just yeah, it's just a lot of agents that we generally do not see being picked, especially because we see Ascent a lot, and these are not the best agents for Ascent. And
Yep.
I think that's the reason seeing a lot of agents that do not look familiar, my head just went and said that they are similar. I'm so sorry
Yep.
for that.
Yep. It's okay. Guys, the vote is up, guys. If you're watching, pick your winner. Put your choice in. I want to see votes happening right now. Is it going to be Gold Diggers? Is it going to be Weird Esports? I have a very interesting pick coming in from Gold Diggers because Gold Diggers has chosen to go with. We're seeing double controllers on both teams. Like we have Omen, we've got a Viper, and we have Brimstone, and we have Viper again. So a lot of lineup game, a lot of smokes. We're gonna see a lot. Plus, we have Gold Diggers with double Sentinels. Now, that's something you want to look out for. However, they are running short on duelists. They have none on their team, while there's 2 on Weird Esports. Now, Weird Esports is known for their, they have a nasty reputation to uphold, right? These guys are good. They don't mess around, and usually they always end up winning their games. And right now, they have already pushed Gold Diggers to a very tight corner, and they take the first round right off the bat with 3-0.
That's right.
People,
And
go on.
yeah, we're already in a 1-0 scoreline, and Weird Esports is kind of commanding the whole system. Like, I already wanna say kudos to Gold Diggers for actually being able to penetrate through Weird's strong defense and still being able to place the plant. But post-plant situation just swirled around completely, and I mean, I feel like the whole domination showed up from the side of Weird once the plant was in.
Yep. I just want to shout out to those who stuck around for the stream. Ghosties, Big Damn Zero joining in the last moment. Gladiator Editing, welcome guys to the stream. Vaibhav Singh and Pratyush, my guy, welcome to the stream. Please enjoy. I hope you guys do. And coming back into the game, look at that. Weird Esports absolutely dominating with Sage just left alone to do all of the work by herself. Gets shut down by Chaos, and another round for Weird Esports. DSC, we have, I don't think we've ever seen Gold Diggers play before, have we?
That's right, we haven't. And I mean, we weren't even 26. I mean, we were literally 26 seconds into the game and the whole team was swiped. This is looking very lopsided because 26 seconds and the team is swiped. That seems like a next level of domination coming in from the side of Weird.
Yep. And
26 seconds.
Night Gladiator, welcome to the stream, says he's a fan for Gold Diggers. So we're gonna find out what happens. Right now, Weird Esports is having a nice time. But look at that, Sazmi running that operator right off the bat. We're in the third round, are we? That's doubles. That's a very poor angle because Killjoy definitely did not check out that angle on the left. Especially you're gonna have to check that corner because your friend just died there, right?
Exactly.
And Sazmi got 3 because he took out the Viper as well. So
I feel like from the side of Gold Diggers, a little bit of experience is lacking, and that's something that plays really essentially when it comes to games like these, because then once you die from a corner, you remember that you gotta check it out. So I feel like they have played this game a little bit lesser and do not really know what all angles to check out before walking in. But I mean, there are people who learn really quick, so we might just see them taking some really good kills once they are into the game a few more rounds in.
Yep, I think team Gold Diggers is right now on a save round, but with that, look at that, Sarthak coming in with that one tap, but Chaos with doubles, and God and Chaos just on tandem right now. Chaos is just dominating with that Phantom of his, and Crucial just flying in, taking out Rebel X out immediately. And the aggression on Team Weird Esports right now is through the roof because these guys are absolutely dominating with even the gameplay, the play, the numbers, everything.
That's right. Right now, it doesn't look like Weird wants to waste any time. They just want to finish it up fast and just go home. So, I mean, we can see that in their aggression, in their confidence, because so soon into the game, they're already investing into operators and Ares and sorry, there's no Ares. My bad. operators and vandals, so they're kind of like, you know, going all in all of these rounds. Pretty sure that they're gonna be like, you know, be able to hold off onto their weapons.
Yep. I'm pretty sure Sasmi has mastered the dance with Jet and the combination of Jet and the operator, because he is gunning people down left and right. He took away Sage, he took away Viper, hunting for the last two remaining. He's gonna get those are gonna be taken out by Crucial, because he's sitting on doubles as well with the Phantom. And Chaos bags the last one on Team Gold Diggers. Now Gold Diggers right now struggling to take control of the game, but I'm pretty sure you know, they at least can, you know, squeeze out at least a few rounds, like 3 to 4 rounds for themselves probably, and that will you know, give them enough space to you know, move around in the second half perhaps.
That's right. And I mean, Sasmi has been amazing with that operator. Gotta say, like, I don't remember if it was 4 or 5, but already seen more than 4 kills definitely coming in from Sasmi with that operator, and that's strong. That's strong. Like, you really gotta be very careful when this guy is on his operator. You don't want to be in the range, and the range is really long with that operator. So, gotta kind of like, you know, save yourself.
Did you see that? How did Viper survive that? Because, wow. Either the trajectory of that is busted. I don't really care much, because Chaos managed to get doubles and Crucial confirmed the kill anyway. But then again, the showstopper literally landed on him, and he somehow still survived, which is super weird. I don't know how this game works sometimes. And He-Man gets doubles. That's a beautiful way. Right now, this is, I think, the only one-sided game that we have to get, you know, see. And I'm kind of surprised because, like, we had, like I said, close to 100 teams when we started off this tournament, right? And right now we're sitting on 16. So that's obviously a lot of the teams kind of, not a lot, I would say. Some of the teams did skip or probably missed out because they didn't show up, which is kind of, you know, weird, because you registered in the first place and then you didn't show up, which is kind of weird. But then again, these teams have been through all those brackets from 100 to a 16, right? So you have to be, you're at least better than two or more teams, right? You have to be. That's how you're sitting on the top 16, right? So I'm yet to see you know, top-notch gameplay coming in from Team Gold Diggers. So we're probably gonna see that happen in the next few rounds, or probably in the next half. But if we don't see like even a 1-round win, they're gonna walk into the second half with no space at all. That's gonna be devastating, though.
That's right. And I mean, Tarun Agrawal has already put up his predictions going 13-0, and pretty sure he's saying it in the favor of Weird, because when his comment came in, Weird had already taken out 3 to 4 rounds in their favor. So I'm not gonna be bold enough to go ahead and say that it's gonna be that way, but if it is, I mean, good for Weird then. Good for Weird.
With a 5v3 scenario, there comes in, I don't know what those are, but those are seekers technically. That's seeking him out, but Sasmi manages to shut it down before it hits him. And there's Killjoy ultimate coming in, so that's not good. And for the first time, actually, Gold Diggers do have the advantage. It's a 5v3 scenario. And they have the manpower on them. They put the spike down as well, but Sasmi gets Viper, so no more lineups coming in, which is gonna cost them. I mean, Viper is now, with the recent buffs that she's had, she is exceptionally good, especially on maps like Icebox, where the lineup games are strong. The Sage Wall is effectively gonna come into play, because that's gonna put Weird at a tough position to come in, you know. But even with the blades, God gets one, but Maniac gets him. And He-Man takes away Maniac, but it's a 2v1 with Viper in a very tight spot. Will he be able to? He won't. He gets shut down by Rook, and that's it. That's the first round for Team Gold Diggers in the first half. And I want to see if Team Gold Diggers can build on this.
That's right. And I mean, right now we're seeing that Gold Diggers is having just 1 round in their favor. But so far, I mean, we already know, we've seen Weird play a lot of times. And they do have everything checked in their boxes, but right now they're completely going in like, you know, dominating like they usually do, just walking in, gunning down people, and capitalizing on that man count. But this 1 round, I have actually seen gold diggers actually, going in with a strat, with a plan, and knowing exactly what they're
Spike
doing.
down B.
So
Yep.
that's something that's good on this team, but they might have to like work a lot more on their gun game right now. That's not on point, and
Yep.
experience kind of is something that's needed. But when it comes to strats, they are doing at least something right now.
Yep, and look at that. They initially lost Brimstone, but they got him back with the res. So now they're optimally using their utilities, and that's good. However, the peak is all wrong. But then again, I'm very happy to see that trades are happening right now. And once again, Gold Diggers has managed to put the man count down, enough to take the advantage of. They have 4 members on them, and there's 2 on Team Weird. And Weird is now
Spike
taking control of the
down
game
B.
once again by eliminating members on Team Gold Diggers. Now it's a 2v2, and they have the spike on them, which is weird. I wonder why Team Gold Diggers decided to leave the spike behind in such an open area. And there it is. Rock gets Chaos,
seconds
and that's just the Viper remaining. She has to hold on to that spike, but then again, time's running out, so they have to take out Viper if they want to win, and they do want to win. 6-1 is not a good scoreline that you want to walk forward with, right?
That's right. And right now I'm seeing that Weird has taken a whiff and is not, underestimating
10 seconds left.
gold diggers anymore. Like initially they just walked in without any care, but right now they're being a little bit more cautious, and Viper has decided to fall
Spike
back
planted.
and instead work on a retake than take the first fight. So it does seem like they did take a whiff of what could happen and are
Yep.
working accordingly. So that caution coming in from the side of Weird, that itself goes ahead to say that Gold Diggers is not that far behind in actually catching up. If they wanna, they can.
Yep. I want to say Ghostboro, Night Gladiator, Felix, Prajwal Rawat. I hope I spelled that correctly. Guys, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying. Make sure you sub because it helps us out, obviously. And if you guys enjoy, stick together till the end of the stream. And let's find out who's going to win. I mean, obviously, Weird is dominating the game right now, but I cannot just not acknowledge the fact that slowly, very slowly, Gold Diggers is in fact coming back into the game.
That's right. And I mean, even if they do not make it as the winners of the game, this itself, like the caution that they put onto Weird itself is strong enough, because I have not seen Weird move into a place where they are rethinking their moves. Right now they are. They're kind of like falling back a lot and, giving up on some of the gunfights, avoiding overcommitting to the fights, and these are some things I have not seen from Weird eSports, not until it's like finals.
Wow.
So-
Spike down B.
Go on.
Yeah,
fine.
Enemy
Yeah,
remaining.
Chaos goes ahead with that 2K, and Weird has taken Weird MF God has taken another one, and we are on a 4v1 situation. I think Weird is gonna take this round as well.
Yep. Perfect placement from Chaos, and not panicking even in when he was actually getting squeezed by 3 players. He did not panic, and he showed absolute resilience. I think this is probably I might not be remembering things correctly. I am really my memory is not very good these days. But then again, I think Chaos, I haven't seen Chaos play before, but this time I'm very impressed with him. That guy's sitting on 14 kills right now, which is very,
Yeah.
very impressive. And he's been doing amazing so far in a lot of the rounds, right? And
That's right.
I think the way he pulled off that judge was also very, very sweet. With sticking to that one single position, managing to take away 3 of them, and all 3 of them actually walking into him, which is pretty bad. And look at that, Sasmi getting 3. That's also not good. And right now, that momentum that just for 2 rounds that Team Gold Diggers had is slowly kind of slipping away, I have to say.
That's right. And I mean, I don't think this gap is gonna get any smaller than 4 or 5 rounds, because that's something Weird is always gonna keep for
player
themselves.
standing.
Because to be honest,
Alright.
they can. They just can.
Okay, so a lot of people in chat want us to spectate Sarthak. So accordingly, I think Sarthak is a diamond ranked player. Yep, he's a diamond. So we will try and do that. But then again, we cannot relinquish the glory for other players, like obviously Sasby and Chaos, because these guys are equally good, pretty solid looking so far. And then again, you have to remember that Weird is dominating the game right now with 16 kills. Chaos only 4 kills away from touching 20, and very early on in the game. You know, touching 20 in the first half of the game is like splendid for you, because
That's right, and
that's the kind of score you want to run with.
true. And I mean, I don't remember if you were here during that game, but there was this one person who actually did touch 26 in the first half of the game, and I got all gaga over the guy. You know who
Yep.
I'm talking about.
Yes, I think it was
Yeah.
Flex, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
And that guy as well. I'm hoping he was in which team? I forgot.
D2D.
Remind me.
He's the one
D2D.
who won the last 2D. Yes.
Yes, all right. So that's what I said. My memory is terrible. But anyway, I hope we get to see Flex again someday. Obviously, we'll get to see him. It's not like he's going to die or something. Anyway. But he's coming back someday, and we're going to see him probably in the next tournament. It's going to be fun. Coming back into the game, you can see Viper popping off that ultimate. It's a 3v3, pretty balanced team. Team Gold Diggers right now has control. They have put the spike down. There's the Viper's ultimate. Plus, they have the Sage wall to back it up. So a lot of sides being closed down, even though they have closed down the wall. Rook manages to take one. Sartak takes away. God. Now we are in a 2v1 with Raze left to do all of the work. Plus, she has to go into the Viper pit, which is going to put a lot of decay onto her. But even before that happens, Rook takes him away, and that's another round for Gold Diggers with an 8-3. Not a very brilliant scoreline, perhaps. It's the last round in the second half, but if they can manage to get... did I spell that right? Manage to get the this round, at least, we're going to see 8-4, and that has happened before, right? In the last game itself.
Yep. And I mean, I gotta say this, that one thing I'm noticing from the side of Gold Diggers is that they are completely dependent on their utilities right now.
Yep.
Their gunfight, their angle tracking, their game sense, that's not working out for them, but they are being really strong when it comes to executing their utilities, and their best comes with their ults, because again, the best utilities lie in the ults, and ults are something you do not get every round. So their game has the plus as well as minus point on their ults, because they cannot have it all the time, so they cannot win every single round if they depend on it that much.
Yep. And look at that. Once again, like I said, man, it's a 5v1 with He-Man against the entire team for Gold Diggers. Killjoy ultimate going off. There's the Sage wall. He has too many things to deal with right now, and I don't think I see that happening. He does get one. Will he get the rest? But he's getting squeezed from all sides. Won't see the Viper coming. He gets the Viper. He takes down Sartak. It's a 1v3, but time is running out for him. He has to take away Sage. Gets shut down by Rebel, and that's it. 8-4. We've seen the scoreline before. We've seen almost, near comebacks happening, and I'm hoping that, Gold Diggers can probably pull off what the last two teams couldn't. But then again, you're going up against a team like Weird eSports. Like I said, they don't mess around.
That's right, and we are on an 8-4, walking into the second half with a lot of weird cult worshipping going on in the chat.
Yep.
I hope you all are having fun with all those discussions, and
Yep.
thanks for joining in.
Yep, because I can barely understand the conversation, but obviously like to be a part of it, right? We're all having fun here. And with the poll, I think with 32 votes, Weird eSports is sitting at a 72, and Gold Diggers with a 28. All right. I have to say that looking at the scoreline, obviously people might think that Weird eSports is obviously gunning for the win, and obviously they are. But I want to see if Gold Diggers has something to say about that. And now the round swap has happened, and look at that, Maniac and Phantom gunning down He-Man and Sasmi, but God has taken away Phantom. Maniac with 4. Did he take away 4 kills in that round? Because I think he did 4. At least he took 3. I'm pretty sure about that.
That's right, and I mean, gets taken out by Chaos before actually converting the whole thing into the favor of the team, and then Chaos gets another. We are in a Sage versus Omen. That's gonna be strong, and Omen is half HP, so
Yep,
Oh,
and
now they're
look at
equal.
that. Sage is low as well, but she manages to pull out that heal in the last second. But that head is exposed. Chaos doesn't get the head, and Rook just manages to take that kill. Now, I am very, very impressed from both these teams. Look at that. Chaos is on everyone on team Gold Diggers yet to touch double digits, while Chaos is almost at 20. So I'm just gonna have to keep saying that because I believe he deserves it. This guy, I'm pretty sure I don't remember have him in my recent memories, but this guy is definitely putting up a show right now. I remember seeing Sasmi, He-Man, God, and Crucial before, but I think Chaos is a new guy on their roster or whatever. But he is literally putting up a good show, and I love to see, like I said, man, I used to play Omen, and I love to see a good Omen player, going off.
That's right. I'm not completely sure, but I believe I've seen Chaos play Cypher before. Maybe for some other team, but I have seen Chaos play Cypher before. That's what I think. But anyways, moving back into the game, we are in again an equalized score on both the teams with 3 men remaining. When Phantom goes ahead and takes the favor into the side of Gold Diggers. Like, Gold Diggers are again on a man advantage, and they win another round, making it an 8-6. Nobody, I don't think anybody was expecting this.
Yep, nobody is, not even me. And I want to say that Crucial just pulled off he killed Sage, very close range. Rook was unaware that he just barged in through the wall, and he just caught off guard. But he killed, I think it was Sarthak at considerable range with the classic, and the classic is sometimes the best gun, while sometimes it's the worst.
Right.
It's a 50-50, and I definitely am on the worst part of that classic because I can barely run that gun even though it's the default. And he managed to get those 2 heads back to back, like those happened in succession, like one after the other. So that was really smooth. But then again, the retake that came from Gold Diggers is really, really cool because this is looking very good. 8-6 is a very good scoreline. They're just 2 rounds away from putting this into an equalizer. But right now, Team Weird Esports is putting down the plan, and members are dwindling on, Team Gold Diggers. Right as I said, I think the moment I say it, it gets jinxed. It gets cursed to oblivion.
Yeah, and we're seeing a flawless coming in from the side of Weird Esports, and we are in a 9-6 scoreline right now with 15 rounds already into the game. However, I am seeing in chat Prajwal saying Gold Diggers have a very bad coach. I don't want to agree to that because so far with all the things that I've already said about Gold Diggers, it feels like they're doing really good on the strat side, which is the coach's part. So
Yep.
I don't know.
So a lot of people want to start worshiping. You guys can do your weird ass, rituals or whatever you guys want to do. You can do it right in the chat. You can start, going down on your knees, putting your hands together, singing hymns or whatever. But don't leave the stream, man. Don't do that. That is against the laws.
Because no matter how much you pray, in the end, what happens is the opposite of what we think. Because the casters change. That's what the key is.
Okay, so God has pushed out those Seekers. Now those Seekers are gonna give away the position. Chaos gets Maniac through the smoke, I guess, and manages to put the numbers back to his advantage. It's a 3v1 with Gold Diggers getting shut down once again, and Weird Esports sitting at 10-6. Now still, they're still not at match point. We're still a few rounds away from that, but not by much. So Gold Diggers really need to be very, very, what should I say, cautious, and super, super alert at least of the gameplay that's coming on from Weird. And Weird, I'm pretty sure, is having absolute fun because these guys operate at another level, right? There's a reason everybody's voting for Weird Esports. They've seen this team play over and over again, and they've won games with finesse, and we've seen them perform, which is why there's so much confidence on these guys.
Yep, and I mean, I'm not completely sure if it was Weird, but we have seen one team go into one of the matches and just be like, okay, it's fine, we're not gonna wait for our 5th, he'll connect when he can.
Look at that.
Let's just go ahead and finish it before we finish.
Wow, Rebel X gets 2 through wall bangs, and that's 2 headshots, and that too with a Phantom, which is crazy. And somehow the numbers just fell for, Weird Esports. They just lost 3 on their team, and that's not good. However, Sasmi pulls it down to 2. and that's good. 2v2. Let's see if they can pull this off. They have to put the spike down, and then they have to hold it off. And they have to. I think there's one guy I want to give out a big shout out to, and that's
Player
Maniac,
standing.
because that guy has been doing absolutely amazing for his team.
That's right.
Okay, take a break, guys.
Yep, got it. And that's it. 11-6. Do you see Gold Diggers making a comeback?
Now it seems really difficult. I mean, if you asked me like 3 rounds ago, I would have said we could go for an 8-8. But right now it seems really difficult, and
Yep.
it seems like Weird really just wants to close the game off now.
Yep. Probably. I definitely would want to do that. I mean, if I were Weird Esports and if I was operating or playing at this level, I would be like, just let's be done with this game. Let's just move forward, right? But anyway, guys, I just want to shout it out that we have hit 50 likes, and we love that. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you guys, if anybody's out there who hasn't liked the stream, do it now, right now.
Also,
Because
if you
more
haven't
numbers, the better.
subscribed yet, go ahead and do
Yes.
that, because the like goal has already been achieved, and we believe in you. You can get us to the sub goal as well, which is
Yep.
1.5k.
Yep. 1.5k. Oh my god, why did I sing that out? That was terrible. Shouldn't have done it. I wish I could take that out in post-production, but this is a live stream. I can't do that. Probably mute myself, but I'm gonna have to watch the whole stream myself again, so that's gonna be painful.
Don't worry, you weren't loud enough. It's okay.
All right, that's good. Thank you so much. That's good news. Are we on a pause right now? Yeah, we are on a pause. I think.
We are on
uh,
yes.
All right, so Phantom 80. Is that Phantom? Yep. Phantom has
Yep.
called for a pause, right? I'm pretty sure Phantom is a coach for Gold Diggers, is he?
Nope. Phantom is a player from Gold Diggers. The Brimstone.
Ooh, see, that's how absent-minded I am. But anyway, yes, they have called the pause. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be treated like a, tactical timeout. I'm pretty sure we have unpaused already, so I'm pretty sure they had some strat that they're working on, but they really need to pick that up. I'm gonna have to say that Gold Diggers is doing fine right now, because especially they have done exceptional work in the second half. They lost quite a bit of rounds in the first half. I'm pretty sure if they had found their momentum sooner, this game would have gone on for much more, more
Much
balanced.
longer, yeah.
At least, yeah.
With more and more rounds going into equalizers, as we generally see. Jet has already penetrated into the side with that 1 kill, and then the second onto Brimstone. Weird Sesame. Sesame has
Yep.
already made a control onto the side right now. Seems like B is gonna be the flat situation, and there we
Spike
see it
planted.
happen.
Yep. There goes the flash, and Maniac has his hands on the Vandal, but then again, Seeker's coming out, flash is going off. That flash is not gonna work out. Look at that no scope coming in from was that, I forgot who that was. Yep, it was God. And
Yep.
it's now up to Maniac to put his team by himself another round, but time is slipping away for him. He has to expect that both of them are sitting on top of the boxes. He gets Viper, but I don't think he's expecting the other, and he gets punished because of that. I'm pretty sure that's what anybody would expect. Like, if you see one guy fall off, that you wouldn't expect the other guy to be at the same position, right? And that just cost him the round. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are at
Match point.
match point.
Yep. And I see Blackstar comment saying, after being destroyed by Weird Esports, here to support WWE. So Weird Esports has been making friends even after beating people up. So that sounds really good and sporty.
I didn't even see Blackstar join the chat. I probably missed it. But Blackstar, my dude, welcome to the stream. Shivang Rawat, and there was another guy. Yep, Croc Gaming, welcome to the stream, guys. If you guys are enjoying, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a lot, and we can bring more games to you. And look at this. Look at the game that's happening in front of your eyes right now. Look at that. Maniac opening it up. Takes away Crucial. Sasmi gets one. He-Man gets one, but Rebel shuts Sasmi down. It's insane. He-Man coming in with the Odin. Chaos shuts Rebel X down. Rebel X gets one with the Nano nades. And there's the Viper Spit coming in. Rook, not in a very good position, gets shut down
Attackers win.
by the Odin. I mean, all three games kind of had the
Similar score.
same kind of
Yeah.
we ended with the same scoreline, and all 6 teams put up a brilliant show. Obviously, congratulations to the winners, but even the ones who didn't make it, they put up a great show.
That's right. Kudos to them too. And yeah, I mean, did you see the last round? Rebel X went ahead and got a kill with the nano nades and
Yep,
also
I
with
did.
the turret, and a good utility use on Killjoy there.
Yep, uh, I think the only thing that Gold Diggers kind of fell short in was they took their sweet time finding their momentum in the game.
Yeah,
They
they did. Yes.
literally, spent the entire first half trying to find their rhythm, and only in the second half did they pick up the pace. And by that time, it was already too late. The advantage was
Yeah.
already given away to Weird Esports. They already had it. They were sitting. Look at that. Sasmi is at 6 first bloods. That is the highest in the. I think all of the 3 games that we had today.
Yep.
Nobody had
Highest
6,
in
right?
the night. Yep.
Yeah, Chaos with 21, Sasmi with 24, and Crucial and He-Man right behind him. Only God with 12, and even that's not the that's the highest number of kills on any person on Team Gold Digger. So
Gold Diggers, yeah.
that kind of makes a statement, right? But
It does. It does.
with the votes coming in with 42 votes, I think Weird Esports sitting at 67. You guys were right. Weird Esports does end up winning, but big shout out to Gold Diggers because they managed to put up a great show, and it was amazing to watch. It was fun, super fun to watch, especially Maniac and Rebel, because Sarthak as well, because these guys pulled out some very good plays where they bought themselves the rounds, and it was actually putting pressure on, managed to put pressure on Weird. So,
That's right. Also, I'm not sure if I remember it right, but I think there was this one round where Phantom had like a 3K or a 4K. So
yep,
that was a
yeah.
round completely won on his solo work. But yeah,
Yep.
here we are with
Here
another
we
win.
are.
And today, all the matches have been very similar: 13-7, 13-8, and now 13-6. Not a big difference. And we'll be moving on with another matches lined up for you guys very soon.
Yep, I think we have 3 games lined up for you guys tomorrow. So I'm just gonna put out, read the schedule for you guys. It's gonna be the first game is gonna be Living Flames versus Razor Esports. The second one's gonna be Assam Esports versus Outset Esports, and the third one's gonna be X Factors and High Five Elite. Now, we've seen Living Flames before, we've seen Razor before, we've seen X Factor before, and I'm pretty sure we've seen High Five as well.
Yes.
Yep. And we're gonna have 2 more games on the 21st. We're gonna see Outlaw, Lost Gaming. We're gonna see Shuriken and X Gravity. So out of those, I think we have seen Outlaw and X Gravity play before, and it's gonna be fun because these teams have been recurring, over and over in the last few tournaments, and this one's gonna be fun. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as we did casting. It was fun.
That's right.
Yep. Why don't
With
you end
that-
it? You end it.
Yeah, with that, I guess we'll take your leave. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as a big shout out to all of our partners. You are gonna see their details once we're done. So with that, good night.
Good night.
I
Highlights
forgot
on?
I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find, don't let the sun go down.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall